the 4 LP set of the new Revolver. And I want to tell you from the beginning that I'm also expecting to get the CD set. And when I get the multiple CD set, the big one, I'm going to show that as well. And eventually, what I'm going to do is when I get a chance to hear all these tracks, I'm going to be, of course, doing a video where I tell you my opinion of the tracks, of the remix in its entirety, what I thought of the extra songs and the bonus features and so forth. So we'll do that, all the stuff as the time goes on. Okay, so here it is. The first thing I think people should know is that you don't see the word Revolver on the bottom, or do you? Because it turns out there's a ghostly site here. You can actually see Revolver. I don't know if it's going to show up here. It may not show up, but trust me when I tell you, if you tilt this the right way and it's not showing here, the word Revolver does indeed show up on the bottom, and it's not doing it here very, very well. But take my word for it. If you get it on the right angle, it says Revolver, kind of like a ghostly apparition of it, which I think is a cool addition to this. A lot of people didn't know that this was the case. I'm just going to take a moment here to show you the back of it with all the titles listed. I'm going to also turn on a desk fan. All right, so a lot of you have already seen this. I know people have done openings and unboxings already. So for some of you, this will be old hat, perhaps, okay? But that's okay. Some of you want to see what I think of it. So there's the part there where you can see the records in there and the book on the bottom. The spine looks like that. All right. And I am going to go ahead and just open this up. So give me a moment here, because this is all live. When you're making videos, you can edit. And if you're not making videos, it's another story. So this is the LP box. Yes, I am taking the shrink wrap off. I will hold on to the hype sticker. Somehow I will collect that. This is really a nice job. As we know, cover was done by Klaus Voormann, friend of the Beatles. He designed this classic image. And as I'd already told you, people just joining in, the word Revolver is visible there. I can see it where I am. You may not see it where you are. There it is. You see? You see that? Just faintly? If you hold it on the right angle, you can see Revolver. So although it looks like it's not there, it in fact is. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out the contents, and I'm going to show you. I think we'll do the book first. Some people were asking in the comments, what is this? What is this? Is this the 4 LP? It's the 4 LP set. This is the outer box. All right. Okay. First up is the book. Now, I'm not set up to really show the book, properly. It's easier when you have the book laid out on a table. You can't really see it here again, but there's the hair design, the Beatles stringy hair on the cover of Revolver. There's some hair design here. And again, you might be able to see a little of it there. It's actually the Beatles hair. I think that's showing through a little bit. It's on both corners there. See? It's really easy to do this on a table. But let's do this the best I can this way. All right. There's John with the negatives for the butcher cover. I'll do the best I can here, people. There are a lot of shots in this book that are unique. I've seen that one before. But some of them are amazing. I mean, again, when you show the book, you can easily go through the entire thing. But you want to go through the entire thing. Here's all of the Beatles holding up the negatives, the images for what were the book butcher cover photos. I mean, I've never seen that shot before, I don't think. Dynamite. The road to Revolver. Now, let's just go through. The ad is here, advertising the new Beatles LP. Go through a couple more. There are lyrics, original handwritten lyrics, tape boxes. And we'll go to one more photo. Terrific book. Well worth having, apparently, from what I've seen. All right. Let's get on to the meat and potatoes, as they say. I don't know what kind of order I'm going to do these in. Let's see here. Just give me a second to go through this. All right, this is the stereo version, and assuming this is the brand new version, the new mix that Giles Martin's done, which I have not heard in its entirety yet. When I do hear it, I'll let you all know what I think of it personally. And you got the back. This is the standard album. It has the inner sleeve that's lined. It's got the poly line in there, so you're protected as far as the record's concerned. Here's the label, copying the classic Parlophone black label with the yellow letters. And this is the stereo LP. All right, now that's the brand new mix. Now this here is mono. We got the mono version, and from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, this is not a new mono mix. This is going back to the original days. This is the old mono mix, and the record is the same. I'm not gonna pull it out. It's great shape, of course, right? And inner sleeve with the lining. I see a lot of questions popping up naturally. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to answer while I'm doing this. I intend on getting this one, which I got, and also the next one that I'm going to get would be the box set, the deluxe box set of the CDs. I don't know if it's 5 CDs, multiple CD set. Those are what I'm getting at this point. Now this is nice. I know I got to be careful because there's going to be something inside here and it's just about to fall out. Well, this is really a lot nicer in person, this image, than it is. I've seen it, online. This is Robert Freeman's original design for the album cover, I believe, and the Beatles rejected this, I believe. And I don't find this nearly as captivating or interesting as the Klaus Voormann cover that we've all come to know and love since 1966. The back of this one has a slightly alternate shot of the back. Beatles are looking differently, Ringo's looking down, the heads are turned differently and so forth. So that's a different shot. And what this is going to have the different LP mixes. It's going to have, I say mixes, excuse me, the bonus tracks, the different takes, outtakes, rehearsal fragments, all kinds of things. And you can look up online all the things that are going to be featured. As I say, when I get around to actually doing my video where I talk about this and analyze the whole album, go through it all, I'll tell you everything in detail and what I thought of it. Now, I'm going to be careful opening this up because I know inside is this EP here, which I'm going to show you in a second. But before I do that, there's a beautiful gatefold. The Beatles at work on a classic. Fantabulous, if there's such a word. Fabtabulous, I'll make it up. Now let's just take a moment to examine this. This is on very heavy-duty fine cardboard. This is nice. This is an EP with the original Parlophone design. You know, in England, they didn't have really, for the regular singles and things, they didn't really have picture sleeves, I think, until they got to Strawberry Fields Forever and Penny Lane. So this is really nice, the way they get the EP in here for you. And actually have, it's kind of thick too, you know, it's a pretty thick 45 speed. We have side 1 and 2. What we got on here are Paperback Rider and Rain in stereo. And then the other side is Paperback Rider and Rain in mono on this. Now I know there are different versions. I say a sped up version of Rain. I don't know if that's this or that's going to be later on in the overall package somewhere. But I know there's a version, not so much sped up of Rain, but the actual speed before they slowed it down. So that's going to be on there too. So I think it's great having this. A lot of people complain, oh, what are we going to get an EP for? Hey, we all have our own complaints. I have my complaints too. I should mention that, you know, we all know there is no Dolby Atmos, I believe, here, right? There's no, people looking for that. You know, where's the Blu-ray? You know, there's not going to be a Blu-ray this time. Doesn't matter to me. I personally don't care. But for the people that were looking forward to it because they had that on the other releases, you know, that particular factor, the fact that you're used to getting it, now you're not, that I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. All right. So let's continue on here and take out these records. Oh, well, this I'm not happy about. I'll be honest with you. Look at that. But what are you going to do? I mean, you're only paying a lot amount of money for this. Yeah, this is disappointing, but it is what it is. It's live. This is really cool. You have the Revolver sessions on here, and I love that kind of like not for sale, long playing test record design. It's very nice. Yeah, too bad about the wrinkles. Now, let's see what the other one is like. The other one fares a lot better. I can always replace this. You know, anybody out there saying, oh no, that's terrible, don't worry about it. I can replace these somehow at my record store. Tom says he paid $108 on Amazon. Not me. I paid more than that. The difference is I paid considerably more than that. The thing is, though, I was able to get it earlier and so forth. So, okay. Yeah, too bad about that. But as I say, I'll have to replace it with another one, which I'll do. You know, it really seems like I'm done already. I just wanted to show you this. The tracks on here, you're talking about both of these 4 sides that have all of these wonderful rare versions here. You know, Tomorrow Never Knows, Take One, Mono Mix One, Gotta Get You Into My Life, 3 versions, Love You 2, 4 versions. I can go on. Rain. Here's what I'm seeing when I was talking about Rain before. This is the actual speed one was on here. You know. Not on the EP. The EP is just stereo and mono songs, regular. But here, the different versions, the slowed down version from the master and the actual speed one will be on here. You know, the whole thing. It's got a bunch of songs on here. There, a lot of people have noted that there's not a Good Day Sunshine. There are no Good Day Sunshine on here. Outtakes of different versions. And I'm told that the reason is because they really did not need to do that. They had already perfected it, I think, right? A take or two or something. There's not really any material on it. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to do this fairly quick video to share with you. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. There's a lot more Revolver stuff coming. When I get, it should be any day. I'm hoping tomorrow. When I get the 5 CD box set, I think it's 5. I keep saying 5 multi CD deluxe box set. I'll share that with you too. Show you the CD set, how that is. And when I get around to listening to everything and making notes, I'll make a video talking about this. And I'm sure we're going to have a talk show on FabGab. Check out my FabGab show right here on my channel, where we'll have a bunch of Beatle people up here discussing our opinions on this. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm very excited. Hope you get yours as soon as possible. And we shall talk again.